Hello, this is Daniel from gotvapes.com, and today I'm going to show you an exciting new product that we got in from SMOKtech. It's called the SMOKtech TT. I'd like for you to ignore the mess. We had a very busy Monday, and I wanted to get right to this because we want to get this product up for you. But anyway, here is the SMOKtech TT. The TT stands for Terminator tank, and it's sitting atop a SMOKtech natural telescopic. It's got an 18500 battery in it. And this is going to be a brief overall show and tell, and I want to show you a few things about it. There's a lot of confusion on how to use this. A lot of people that are using it and have gotten used to it really like it. But there's a lot of confusion, a lot of people asking, boy, I wish they had a manual. We will have a manual from SMOKtech published on our product page. And what I wanted to show you was just a general show and tell and show you a little bit about how it works without actually filling it up, so on and so forth. But anyway, here is the tank. And as you can see, it has a long clear drip tip at top. And it has an atomizer down here that has a bulbous type of an encasing, and that's to cover the atomizer. And let me see if I can get it in a little bit better for you. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me take this apart and show you what it's about. It actually has a lot of pieces, but it's not too hard to put together or pull apart. Anyway, they advertise this as a rebuildable, but it's not, you know, your rebuildable skills should be fairly well honed to be able to do this kind of without a whole lot of hassle. So we'll show you the whole thing completely pulled apart, and then you can see what you might have to do to rebuild it. But people are rebuilding these. They advertise it as a rebuildable, but you can actually purchase this unit, which is the unit that goes inside the tank. And if you will notice, we have the unit itself has an adjustable airflow and an adjustable juice flow, which is supposed to be the big seller on this. You can use it in one of two ways. You can use it as a dedicated dripper. You don't have to use it as a tank-fed atomizer system at all. You may enjoy just using it as, the reports are coming back that it's a great dripping atomizer. Or you can use it as a tank-fed system. And you do that, you'll see if you create a gap, you have a gap that you can see here, and as you screw that down, this is what provides juice flow. There are two holes, one on each side, that are right below the threading. And when you loosen this, you can create and regulate your juice flow. Okay? Now this also comes with I want to leave that off of focus so that this comes with what's called the adapter, the 510 adapter. And it comes with the unit. And this is what can be used to fiddle around and play with the airflow. Okay, so it's fairly simple implementation. Now, the top portion, this is not a cartomizer on top. That is all one piece. That is all one piece, okay? This does not come apart. And you can see where it has the dripping flow, and it's actually not straight down into the atomizer. It kind of provides a little bit of a feed system. So it prevents, it helps a little bit with flooding situations, okay? Okay, and then on the end, of course, you see the threads, and then the hole on the other end. This screws on top of this, okay? And as you can see, that's where your atomizer and coil is. We have the wicking stuffed into the unit. It comes with a 2.0 ohm. Our version of it comes with a 2.0 ohm coil. But this part here can be rebuilt. Okay? And this is why we will have this in the advanced section. All right. So anyway, you then have your caps on the bottom and the top. And what you'll do is, this goes on the top, this goes over the top of it, this goes on the bottom. Well, this goes on the top, this goes on the bottom. Okay? So the way that they recommend that you fill this when you're first using it is that you push down on the unit, okay, from the top, from the bottom. You kind of push up and you pull that up, and then you can fill your e-liquid all the way up to the top. This is what they show in the manual for it. Once you fill that all the way up to the top, you can then push it back down and you're ready to vape. Of course, this is closed all the way right now, so you could only use it as a dripper, so you would drip through here. But you can have the liquid in there for when you want to start maybe possibly feeding it. Okay? So to basically to feed it, you can grab the bottom unit and you can twist it, and you'll start to see the gap starts to form from the connector. Okay? And then you can try it, see how it works, and adjust it if necessary. It's really actually pretty darn simple. Okay, and then to adjust the airflow, it's really quite low tech. Kind of uses the basic way a cardo that's not flanged or locked in might slip out of the tank. But basically, you can take, and it just basically tells you that you can push down or up to expose. Let's see if you can see the air holes. You can push them further on up to restrict the air a little bit. And this is one thing that you're going to need to watch. Just make sure you're always, the O-ring is not extremely tight on this, okay? So you kind of have to watch that. And that's how you adjust the airflow. So when you first get this thing, one of the things you may want to do is just use it as a dripper at first. Just to get used to it, to see what it's capable of. And then you can start playing around. But I would recommend go ahead and fill your juice up in there. They say that it's a 6 milliliter capacity, and we'll advertise it as such. The only thing is usually when they say 6 milliliter, they're talking about without any displacement. So you could it's probably more like a 3 or a 4 milliliter capacity on this unit. Okay? So this looks like it has quite a bit of potential. The SMOKtech Terminator TT. TT stands for Terminator Tank. And we can be sure that we're going to see probably follow-up versions of it and so on and so forth, but it's working really, really well. We're going to have a very special price on this. We want everybody to give this a try. It's very exciting. This is known, and SMOKtech admits that it is a clone of the Killer. And so if you're familiar with the Killer, this is what they were looking to do with it out of China. Okay. Now this particular unit on the inside that has the coil, we will try to get replacements that are already coiled and so on and so forth, as long as we can get them to where it would make sense, so that you can just use it and get replacement coil heads with the whole unit, the airflow and all that. And also the adapters can be purchased separately too when we get those in. So just wanted to give you a quick show and tell. And like I said, we will have a special price on this. This looks very exciting. This is the first of its kind. A hybrid dripper, atomizer tank. That is actually, as they advertise it, rebuildable. Thank you very much, and until next time, take care.